quieting technologies and sonar resolution and detection range might prove to be the decisive factor in terms of which submarine is able to detect and destroy the other. Precision-guided torpedoes, high-fidelity long-range sonar and new generations of quieting technologies are all technologies likely to figure prominently in an undersea war between the U.S. Navy and Russia. Should advanced Russian Kilo-class submarines confront U.S. Navy Block III Virginia-class boats, it would likely result in a massive, high-tech, undersea war with a difficult-to-predict outcome. While U.S. Navy Block III Virginia-class submarines do operate with advanced acoustics, antennas and quieting systems, the Pentagon refers to the Kilo class as a black hole given the extent of its reported stealth attributes, which include special, high-tech coating materials. Russia's corroded carrier and high-threat submarines. With one corroded and much damaged aircraft carrier which may never set sea again, and a small fleet of destroyers and surface warships, the Russian Navy is ill-equipped to project global power and operate as a substantial threat or counter to the U.S. Navy. The Russian Navy can perhaps operate as a regional power in the Black Sea or along the Northern Sea route with its icebreakers. The Russian Navy could possibly also present some kind of a threatening presence in the Baltic Sea. However, while the Russian Navy is likely a threat taken seriously, Russia's surface fleet does not by any estimate pose a serious threat to U.S. naval supremacy. This has been the case for many years, as Russia may not have the ambition to become a dominant global naval power such as the US or China. Russian submarines, however, present a totally different threat equation, as they not only rival the US in terms of sheer fleet size but may also be competitive when it comes to quieting technologies, firepower, nuclear weapons delivery and even hypersonic missile attacks. According to GlobalFirepower.com's 2023 military rankings, Russia operates 70 submarines, 2 more than the 68 U.S. submarines. Along with fleet size, Russia operates attack and ballistic missile submarines which are upgraded, highly lethal, stately and engineered with a suite of advanced technologies. The presence of Russian submarines, and the threat they pose, have arguably inspired the Pentagon to push the envelope of innovation and production for its own submarine force. Virginia-class submarine breakthroughs. While many details about foreign submarines remain murky, the U.S. Navy's cutting-edge Virginia-class attack submarines are arguably the best to ever exist. The submarines incorporate a series of paradigm-changing undersea technologies, computing, and firepower, which could very well place them in a class by themselves. This is particularly true when one considers innovations woven into Block III and forward Virginia-class submarines and massive firepower increases built into the Block V Virginia payload modules. In a variety of operational environments, surface ships and the drones or aircraft they operate could be more detectable to enemy radar and sensors when compared to attack submarines. Given these and other variables, Virginia-class submarines are becoming increasingly critical to clandestine intel missions in high-risk areas. Enhancements to Virginia-class submarines, first built into a prototype Block III boat called the USS South Dakota, became operational almost 8 years ago. However, in a broad or general sense, senior Navy weapons developers did say the enhancements related to antennas, coating material, and engine quieting technologies. Virginia-class versus Kilo-class submarines. Block III Virginas also have a large aperture bow advanced sonar and an automated, joystick-controlled computerized fly-by-wire navigation system. Russia's Kilo class is described as having some computer automation, yet it seems it would be quite significant to determine the extent to which it can truly rival cutting-edge Virginia-class submarines. This is of particular tactical significance because advanced Virginia-class submarines are increasingly being used for intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, ISR, missions to survey high-risk areas such as enemy coastlines while remaining much less detectable than easy-to-see surface ships. Virginia-class submarines are engineered with fly-by-wire capability, which allows the ship to quietly linger in shallow waters without having to surface or have each small move controlled by a human operator. With this technology, a human operator will order depth and speed, allowing software to direct the movement of the planes and rudder to maintain course and depth. The ships can be driven primarily through software code and electronics, thus freeing up time and energy for an operator, who does not need to manually control each small maneuver. Threat of Kilo-class submarines. Current variants of the Soviet 1980s-era Kilo-class submarine feature an improved engine, advanced combat system, and various kinds of cutting-edge noise reduction technologies. Some in the U.S. naval community refer to this class of Russian sub as the black hole for being relatively stealth. While the specific extent to which it can rival the U.S. Navy's advanced Block III and Block V Virginia-class submarines may not be fully known, The Type 636.3 kilo class variants are the byproduct of a series of enhancements integrated in the mid-2010s to further strengthen the boat's anti-submarine and anti-surface ship mission. Over the course of several decades, the Kilo-class boats have been engineered with advanced sonar, mine detection, and avoidance sonar. A piece in The Diplomat says Project 636.3 is an improved variant of Project 877 Kilo-class designs, which is slightly longer and more advanced. Enhancements likely to be of larger concern, for instance, include ceramic compounds used as coating materials to improve quieting technologies, according to a paper published by Russian weapons maker Rosoboronexport. Such materials, called anechoic files, are defined as tiles fitted on casings to absorb the sound waves, resulting in a reduction and distortion of the return signal. The Kilo class can fire torpedoes accurately and very quickly in a window of 15 seconds, often using remote-controlled firing capability. The weapons capacity of the boats is detailed in an interesting article from the Federation of American Scientists. The submarine can carry 24 mines with 2 in each of the 6 tubes and 12 on the wrecks. 2 torpedo tubes are designed for firing remote-controlled torpedoes with a very high accuracy. All torpedo tubes and their service systems provide effective firing from periscope to operational depths. The computer-controlled torpedo system is provided with a quick loading device. It takes only 15 seconds to prepare standby torpedo tubes for firing. The first salvo is fired within 2 minutes and the second within 5 minutes, the FOS paper says. It would seem quite useful to determine the extent to which advanced 636.3 kilo class submarines can rival advanced U.S. Virginia-class submarines in terms of torpedo guidance, launching, and range. Of equal importance would be the coatings or quieting materials surrounding the exterior of the boat, combined with quieting or enhanced propulsion technologies. The FOS essay also says the Kilo class can deploy mines from its torpedo tubes. However, it would be quite significant to determine if, like the U.S. Virginias, the Kilos can succeed in launching drones from its torpedo tubes. Virginia-class submarines conduct reconnaissance. This technology, using upgradable software and fast-growing AI applications, widen the mission envelope for attack submarines by vastly expanding their ISR potential. Using real-time analytics and an instant ability to draw upon and organize vast databases of information and sensor input, computer algorithms can now perform a range of procedural functions historically performed by humans. This can increase the speed of maneuverability and an attack submarine's ability to quickly shift course, change speed, or alter depth positioning when faced with an attack. The most important feature for maneuvering in littoral waters is the fly-by-wire control system, whereby computers in the control center electronically adjust the submarine's control surfaces, a significant improvement from the hydraulic systems used in the Los Angeles class, a 2016 Stanford University, The Future of Nuclear Submarines paper by Alexander Yakinin states. Virginia-class subs are armed with Tomahawk missiles, torpedoes, and other weapons able to perform a range of missions. These include anti-submarine warfare, strike warfare, covert mine warfare, ISR, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, anti-surface/ship warfare, and naval special warfare, something described as having the ability to carry and insert special operations forces. Future Virginia-class submarines provide improved littoral, coastal waters capabilities, sensors, special operations force employment, and strike warfare capabilities.